Alright, I'm back, guys. I'm sorry about that one. But yeah, I'm in the usual spot I record. But anyway, because you can hear the air in the background, probably can. But anyway, we see, Naruto, just with his best friend Orion. Let's say Orion and Naruto, let's say Orion and Naruto are about, well, uh, 6 years old. I think Naruto and Orion were out in the woods just playing, doing some real good kid stuff. But then Orion heard, Naruto and Orion heard a big boom. Naruto was like, Orion, we probably should go back. But Orion, being Kisame's brother, said, I'm not scared, let's go. And Naruto says, he said, Orion, we have to go back, come on. But Orion starts running, and Naruto just sits there for a few seconds, says, I'm gonna have to go get him. And he goes. But then when he shows up, he sees, Orion on the floor, passed out from the immense pressure. But Naruto goes over to this crater in the middle of the forest. And he sees a white-skinned guy with, white pale eyes. This was an Otsutsuki. This was a random Otsutsuki. And him say he was a powerful one. I'm not gonna give him a name because, he's not really gonna be remembered. If I do give him a name, it probably will be Zeno. So his name's gonna be Zeno. And this Otsutsuki was powerful. He sees Naruto and says, I'm surprised you didn't fall off of my pressure. Well, spitting out blood. He says, I'm not really, it really wasn't my pressure though. It was some of it, but it was the other Otsutsuki that came to kill me. Please, destroy the Otsutsuki and please avenge my family. He points over there to two kids and one wife, or two kids and one girl, and this was the Otsutsuki's kids, and these were humans. The children were half Otsutsuki, half human. So yeah, Naruto said, but I don't know what. But then he grabs Naruto's hand. He says, "You'll understand one day," and he puts all of his chakra into Naruto, and Naruto gets the Karma Seal. Unlike, Karma Seal, I don't know if the Karma Seal works like this, but Naruto's going to be having stages to the Karma Seal, because I'm not going to make him overpowered right off the back. His first Karma Seal is going to go all the way up to his elbow. Then his other one's going to go to his shoulder. Then his other one's going to go to his chest. And then it's going to go all the way up to his eye like Baruto and Kawaki. So, yeah. And, you now see Naruto passed out from, getting chakra pushed into him. Before he passed out, his right eye, became literally dark, but had white rings around it. This was the Sukugun. The Sukugun was the most powerful genjutsu, the most powerful dojutsu with a genjutsu. So this was the most powerful genjutsu in the world, even in the universe, multiverses. Nobody can break out of this, and Naruto got it. The Sukugun is, like I said, really powerful. It's basically infinite Tsukuyomi, but like 1,000 times better. And like he can literally control the day with that. You can already control the day, but he control anything. Like anything you can imagine that you could do in Itachi Tsukuyomi or infinite Tsukuyomi. He can do that. He can make the pain. He can make you feel pain in the real world, like everything. And like he can make this eternal. You could die, but you could come right back to life, like right back to life. Like it's eternal. And yeah. So Naruto then, you know, well, got knocked out. But then Orion went over to Naruto, woke up, and he said, "Hey, Naruto, wake up, Naruto." Naruto, oh, Orion. He sits up and says, "Orion, Orion," and he punches Orion in the face and says, "Hey, what was that for?" He said, "Well, you had me all the way out here trying to look for you." And Orion says, "Well, I just wanted to go check. Bro, we're not supposed to check something like this. If there was a big meteor out here, well, we should have never came out here. It could have been, well, some bad people, but it was a white-scaled guy. We probably should help him." And he looks over to try to see Zeno, or the white-scaled guy, and he's gone. Narcissist, wait, but he was just right here. And Orion says, "I didn't see nobody. Are you okay?" And Narcissist, I guess I'm just seeing stuff. And Naruto gets up, and they start walking back. But then you can see in Naruto's palm, there's a diamond on there. And the diamond flashed gold for a few seconds. Orion or Naruto didn't see this, so yeah, they didn't pay much attention. We now see when Naruto and Orion are 10 years old. Naruto is a cheerful person in, well, the Mist Academy. And he's, he's nice to people and stuff like that. But then, we now see Naruto as 10 years old. I think I already said that, but whatever. We now see him and Orion walking into the Mist Village right now. But then Naruto and Orion see some ninja jumping, and they just think it's, Mist Shinobi. But then Naruto caught a glimpse of one of their, headbands, and he saw the hidden leaf, logo. And there was some Ambu too. And Naruto said, "Wait, the hidden leaf." And he said that, so as much as they, so he basically said the amount that they needed to hear. And so they said, "Oh, he knows, kill the kid." And he says, "Kill the kids." And Naruto says, "Orion, run." And they start running into the woods, and Naruto says, "Orion, you go right, I'll go left. Meet at the spot, all right?" And Orion says, "All right." And then Naruto goes left, and Orion goes right. And they're getting chased by some, Ambu and Leaf Shinobi, but Naruto and Orion make it to their secret spot. They're breathing hard and says, "I think we shake them." And Orion says, "Yeah, hopefully." But then there's a blade coming at Naruto. Orion sees this, and he jumps in front of the blade, taking it straight to the chest. And Naruto sees this right in front of him. He said, "Oh, Orion?" And Orion falls down. He says, "Blah," spitting out blood. "Naruto, I'm sorry that I can't be there with you, my friend, and your rest of your life, but promise me this, Naruto. You become a great shinobi. Please don't go on a path of hatred. Just make sure that you are a good shinobi, Naruto, and please do something for me. Find my brother Kisame and tell him, even though he left the village, I still love him." And yeah, Naruto says, Don't say nothing like that. It's okay." And he said, "I'm sorry, Naruto." And yeah, he dies right there. Naruto gets enraged, and his karma still awakens, and it goes like right here. You see this? Like literally right here. So let's zoom in right there, all the way right there to his elbow, and his eye becomes well, black and with white rings around it with 6 Tamui. And Naruto's like, yeah, this is his Sukugan. And he says, I'll kill you for killing my best friend. He says, uh, 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 Suku. And Naruto says Suku. But Suku is actually, well, something way more powerful. It's basically Itachi's Otamasu and Tsukuyomi put together. See, Naruto hits you with his Otamasu flames, but they're black, but with a lot of red shades in them. So yeah, so he hit you with those, but when you get hit with them, you getting burned. You feeling the pain in the inside, but you also getting tortured in the genjutsu. So yeah, that's one of Naruto's abilities. And yeah, his other ability, well, you'll be figuring out that soon. Naruto says, I'm gonna kill you. And Naruto, I'm gonna say these were, well, low, I'm gonna say like really low chunin, but kind of mid chunin level ninja in Ambu. And Naruto killed all of them in about 20 minutes. And like he was going ham on them. He literally splashed. Their blood was on him. Like he just painted himself with red paint, bro. It looked like Naruto just became Itachi. Slaughtered the whole entire Uchiha clan, but there's only 20 people. But that's how much blood it looked like he had on him. Naruto literally took his time on killing them, ripping their limbs, lifting the arms off their body, their legs, even that, that vital spot. Bro, I would hate to be on his wrong side, but yeah, he did all that to them. He just wanted to see them scream for what they did to his best friend. Naruto said, I will fulfill my best friend's wish. I'll find his brother. Well, if I have to kill him, well, I have to kill him. He says, but wait, didn't he say he wanted to kill him? And we have a flashback. At Naruto and Orion being 9. Orion, do you have any, well, family members? And Orion says, well, yeah, I have one brother. Well, he kind of killed both of my parents just for power. He was one of the 7 deadly swordsmen. He literally looked exactly like a shark, just looking like he was in a human form. But I swear I'm gonna have to kill him one day. But if there ever comes down to I can't do that, well, and I die, and Naruto stops him right there and says, don't worry about that, you won't die, not while I'm around. And now we go back to the present time. We see Naruto crying right now because he felt like he just lied to his friend for saying that he wasn't gonna die, but obviously he is dead right now. But yeah, Naruto then starts walking back to the mist, and he reports everything to the Mizukage. He or she, forgot who it is at the time, gives Naruto a headband, and Naruto graduates really early. And Naruto is he's a chunin, not a special chunin or nothing like that. Just a chunin, like a chunin that just came out of the chunin exams. Well, he's not that at that power level. He's a lot higher, but not as like overpowered more. But still, you know, he's a chunin. He's chunin level for now, and yeah. When he activates his Karma Seal on his arm, he's about Kakashi Jonin level. A little bit more powerful than Kakashi because he has his Sukugan. And yeah, so Naruto then, you know, past few years, Naruto make a name for himself. He's real across all the nations as the Dark Aroma. You see, why Naruto is called the Dark Aroma is people, well, when they see Naruto, when people are around Naruto, they always smell, well, a presence of the devil. Smell a presence of Satan himself. And it's just frightening. And when people smell this, they know that they're not making it back home to their children or nothing. That's why Naruto's called the Dark Aroma. Because, well, I'm saying Naruto will let one person survive and tell them to call him the Dark Aroma. Because, he did get to that guy who went to the Cloud Village and told, the Razakage about it, Ace was like, huh. He said, huh, Dark Aroma, huh? And, he explained how they felt like we were smelling Satan, hell, like himself, like, he intrigued by this, so he told all the nations, and now he's known across the nation. That's how you know. And also has this fit on in this, but the jacket is black, the headband is black, and his left side of his face, he has a bandage over it. Well, not a bandage, like a black cloth, you could see. You'll see why. His blade that he has in his hand right there, that's black, and it still has the orange stripes, but it's black. And the diamond in the middle is orange. So yeah. So Naruto is walking back to his Mist village, and then he gets a mission from the Mizukage. Bring back Zabuza Momochi and, this companion of his. He seems like he's from the Mist too. So Naruto nods his head and he says, huh, get to kill that guy. I get to kill that bastard Zabuza. Yes. And, he starts walking. And Naruto was about 13. And this is where, the Hidden Ways mission, mission happens. I don't know if I mentioned this, but Naruto in this is Magma. Well, the canon Naruto is Magma. And, he's the son of Minato and Kushina and all that. Sorry, you guys, if you can hear this in the background. Gotta move something. So, yeah, he's the son of Kushina and Minato. And he basically had the same life as Naruto. It's just that his name is Magma Uzumaki, okay? And, yeah, so Naruto walking through, and his sword is on his side. You really can't see it because Naruto likes people to not see his sword, so he can catch him off guard. So yeah, Naruto walking through some low-A village, and then he finds a girl. Let's say the fight between Kakashi and Zabuza already happened, and Haku had to take Zabuza to the to Hill. So yeah, and this Haku is a girl, and she's the ship for Naruto. So yeah, I don't remember if I mentioned this, but yeah, if I didn't, I'm mentioning it now. If I did, I'm sorry. But yes, Naruto walks over to this girl and says, "Huh, what are you doing out here by yourself?" And she says, "Well, I'm just picking herbs for my special someone." She says, "Huh, you have somebody you love?" And she says, "Well, yeah, but not like that. He's more like a father to me." And he says, huh, seems nice to have a father figure. He says this in his head. And she says, well, excuse me, do you have any person, that you hold dear? Or any special person? No, just well, and he thinks about, Orion, but then he just says, no, I don't have any special people. had lost that a long time ago. And she said, huh. So, but if you had a special person, well, that's all what really matters. You have to hold on to that memory of him. And Naruto says, no, I'm not holding on to any memory of that special person. If I do, I can't move on. He says, it's not always the right thing to move on from that type of stuff. Naruto says, huh, whatever. And she says, well, see ya. And she walks over to go pick up a herb, but then Naruto says, hey, don't pick that herb up. It's poisonous. And she says, oh, thanks. And Naruto says, huh, whatever. And he starts walking. But then he says, huh, hey, have you seen these people? I mean, this person? And he points out a picture of Zabuza. And she says, wait, she gets a little shock. That's all Naruto needs. So he knows that she's somehow involved with, well, Zabuza. So, yeah. So, he said, oh, I guess you don't. I'll be on my way now. Anyways, and goes. And Naruto then leads into the shadows, but he really hopped on a tree. So he's really looking at Haku right now. He's gonna be watching her. So, he watches her for those. I don't know how long the time skip the time skip was when they, Kakashi woke up and, trained them, and the next, fight between them happened. Let's say it was a week. If it was a week, well, perfect. And Naruto's been tracking Haku for a week, and he got a lot of information. He got a lot of information on Haku and Zabuza and this Gato guy. He sees that, well, literally, Zabuza and Haku could kill them instantly, which I don't know why they didn't do in canon. Like, y'all wanted money? Sucker, y'all have chakra. He don't. Slice his head off. Come on now. Tell him to give you the money or else. Like, that's kind of stupid, to be real with you. But anyway, Naruto. Well, we now see the fight between Haku and Kakashi is happening. Say Naruto was asleep, but then he hears some clashing. We woke him up and said, huh, I guess they're fighting today. And he starts running, and then he sees, Zabuza fighting Kakashi. He sees some ice mirrors, but he doesn't pay much attention to that. And then he says, huh, Zabuza. And he jumps down. He says, he says, Kakashi, long time no see. But I take this from here. He says, wait, dark aroma? And no, he says, wait, you're, and Naruto says, stay back, Kakashi, I got this. I got a score to settle with him. And Zabuza says, wait, but, no, you're dark aroma. Please, let me go. I'm sorry. And Naruto says, no, you're not leaving my sight. And he removes the black thing, the black type cloth that he had on his left side of his face. Then he shows a big old X mark on his side, on his cheek, going up all the way to his nose. So yeah, it's going all the way up to right there, where his eyebrow at, right there. That's where it's going. So yeah, Naruto has a big old scar, and yeah. So he says, "Yeah, I'm not forgiving you for this one, sucker. I wasn't planning to get slashed on my face that day. I thought I took you lightly, but when I went serious, you lost a few of your fingers, and yes, Zabuza lost 3 fingers from fighting Naruto. Naruto was a little damaged because he got caught off guard on thinking that Zabuza was weak. But yeah, the first time they fought. But yeah, Naruto said, well, Zabuza, I'm not going to be taking you any lightly this time. And there's me either. And Naruto pulls out his sword. He says, let's do this. Let's do this. And they literally speed him. You can kind of see, you can kind of see Zabuza, but you're not seeing Naruto at all. Every time Naruto and Zabuza clash, you only see a blur with Naruto. You only see a black and orange blur. That's all you see. So Naruto and him clashing, but then Naruto jumps off his blade, well, Zabuza's blade, and he says, Water style, Water Dragon Jutsu, with only 2 hand signs. And yeah, Zabuza was surprised because like it takes him about 40 hand signs to do the water style jutsu. Water Dragon water style jutsu. And Naruto then says, alright, that should distract him. And then he says, Shidori. No, not Shitori. He says, Purple Lightning. And the reason why Naruto knows how to do Purple Lightning is because Naruto and, Kakashi have had an encounter before. And Naruto's seen, Kakashi's Shidori or Lightning Blade, whatever you want to call it. So he basically learned how to do it, but he saw that it had that tunnel vision, so he fixed that, even though he had his super gun that really didn't, problem. He just, just in case he got it ripped out or something like that, he needed to have a backup. So he made Purple Lightning. And this Purple Lightning ain't like Purple Lightning that Kakashi uses in Naruto. This is like the Shidori Purple Lightning, but it's not giving him no tunnel vision. So, yeah. So, Naruto now, looking at, no, he's not looking at Zabuza. He says Purple Lightning, and the Purple Lightning comes around Naruto's hand, and he uses his Sukugan and he says Heavenly Hand Power. And Heavenly Hand Power, if you guys play Shinobi Striker, it's basically Sasuke's Rinnegan teleportation move, but instead of Naruto being able to swap places with people, it's just him teleporting. So he says Heavenly Hand Power, and he's behind Zabuza, but as soon as he's about to hit Zabuza with a Purple Lightning, Haku says, stop! And Naruto turns around to see Haku, and, he says, wait, what? Why did I stop? And Zabuza says, good job, Haku. And he hit Naruto with his blade and said, God, you'll pay for that. And Naruto's, Karma Seal went all the way to his elbow. He said, alright, it's time to finish this, Zabuza. I show you the real demon of the mist. And he says, you will smell my aroma, Zabuza. This kind of sounds sus, but no, this send shivers down everybody's spine there. Like, they just hurt their soul. Like, they didn't know what they was about to do after this one. So Zabuza just frozen in place right there, and Naruto was just in front of him, but slashed that sucker head off. But then Zabuza finally snaps out of it. He blocks the blade, or he blocks the slash with his executioner's blade, but his executioner's blade cracks. It's cracking. He says, wait, what? And Naruto says, you don't stand a chance against me, weakling. And Zabuza says, how about this? Let's make a deal. A all-out Kinjutsu battle. Can't use no jutsu, no nothing. No dojutsu, or nothing like that. Just a Kinjutsu battle. Whoever wins, whoever loses, the guy has to kill himself. And Naruto says, I guess. But you just know you're not going back on your word. And Zabuza says, I never go back on my word. And he says, alright, let's do this. And Naruto releases his Karma Seal and his Sukugan, and he goes at Zabuza in blinding speed, and Zabuza goes at Naruto too. They're clashing right now. They're having a good Kenjutsu battle. But then Naruto says, alright, Zabuza, I'm gonna have to finish this. What? You can't use any jutsu. And Naruto said, who said anything about jutsu? And then Naruto, well, his hand, it started, it started glowing gold. And Naruto said, chakra absorption. And he absorbed, all, and I mean all of Zabuza's chakra. So this guy basically chakraless. And Zabuza says, wait, what? My chakra? And Naruto just literally took all his chakra. And he's keeping it forever. Like, yeah. Zabuza says, wait, what? How? And he says, you don't see. You see, Zabuza, I wasn't just an ordinary kid. That wasn't a jutsu I just used. So it really wasn't cheating. You didn't say anything about, using that type of technique. Because you don't even know what it is. So, I win fair and square. Zabuza says, you're right. Well, I give up. I give up. You win. Right. And Naruto says, alright. I like that. And Naruto and Zabuza, come to an agreement. And Naruto says, alright, time for you to. But then he hears Sasuke. Yeah, no, he says, how dare you kill Sasuke? And Naruto looks over and sees, a kid and orange chakra. He says, wait, who's that? He says, that's the. No, Zabuza says, that's the Nine Tails chakra. But Naruto didn't hear this. But he said, what is he doing? And Naruto goes over there. And Naruto was about to go for a slash at Haku. But Naruto literally appeared in front of Megma. And he had his caramel seal activated. And he said, stop. And he said, let me go. And Naruto just said, okay. But as soon as he let go, he said, Ifensuki. And Ifisuki is just like the Tsukuyomi I was talking about. Well, not Tsukuyomi, the Genjutsu I was talking about, just without the Artamasu flames, It's that. So it's Ifisuki. And he uses that on Naruto. And this is enough to control all 12 beasts at once. Like, low-key, that alone is enough to control. That's even enough to control Hagoromo. He's not at that level yet, okay? Well, he could probably control the Nine Tails. If Madara could control the Nine Tails with his Mangekyo, Naruto could control it with his Rinnegan. And yeah. Naruto says, looks like you're the Nine Tails Jinchuriki. That means I can't kill you. Because they would have a bounty on my head. And I don't want to be having that now, do I? He says, alright. Well, that's dealt with. And he places him next to Sasuke because he knows Sasuke not dead. And yeah. Zabuza walks over to Haku and says, Haku, I'm gonna have to be leaving now. And Haku says, alright, let's go. And Zabuza says, well, you can't come with me, Haku. I'm going somewhere. Well, you're definitely not going with me. And she says, what does that mean? And he says, well, you see, I never go back on my word, like I say. And I made the deal to go against Naruto. I mean, not Naruto. No, yeah. He said, I made the deal to go against Naruto. And Naruto says, wait, how does he know my name? He says, well, Naruto, had a great fight with you. Your parents will be proud. And Naruto says, wait, what? And then Zabuza stabbed himself through the heart and said, goodbye, Haku. And yeah. And he said, Zabuza also said, you probably should go with him from now on. And yeah, he dies. Zabuza cry. I mean, not Zabuza. Haku cries and he says, thank you, Master Zabuza. And he walks over to Naruto and says, Master Naruto, I will be your tool. And Naruto says, I don't want to. You're not going to be my tool. You're going to be like my comrade. Or, well, I guess you could say friend or something like that. And Haku says, wait, friend? But Zabuza only used before a tool. And Naruto said, well, I'm not Zabuza. I'm somebody else. Somebody else with a dark type of aroma. I'm way darker than he was. But on the inside, well, on the inside, I have a little lightness. But I keep that tucked away. Because last time I had lightness, well, not light in my body. That ended well for somebody. And that's why I have this darkness. A villain. And just this darkness just going in my body, consuming it. But I don't care. As long as it gets me strong to get my goal, I'd do anything. And she says, what is your goal? Maybe I'll tell you one day. Doesn't really matter. Come on. And she starts walking with Naruto. And, but Kakashi stops and says, Dark Aroma, can you ask your Mizukage if she can, well, have the Chunin exams at, well, our village? The Kazakage wanted to see some ninja in action. And I said, I guess I'll ask her. But in his head, he's saying, the Kazakage doesn't really see nobody in action. Probably wants to see action go down in a hidden leaf. But I ain't talking about Chunin exams. Yeah. But anyway, Naruto says, let's see what I can do. Then he starts walking with Haku. And this one I'm going to be leaving this video off, guys. Yeah, I am kind of excited about this What If, It's kind of cool What If, And I don't know. I might be coming out what if Naruto was Lucifer? Part 2, I really don't know. I don't know when I'm going to come out with it. I know I'm going to come out with it soon, but I really don't know what day or expected. Like, you can probably see it on next week or this week. I don't know. But, yeah. I'll see you guys next time. Naruto Black Ops out.